Good morning, everyone. It's May 10th and it is like 6:52 in the morning. So I got up about 20 minutes ago and I figured that it's time for me to start recording again. If those of you who know me, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, I am Nature Angel and I usually make videos related to school psychology. But recently my dog died, so I took a break and I thought that today is the perfect day to come back on here because it is a Tuesday, which means that it is the meeting day for my middle school and all of the child find meetings. And also I am going to take care of my mental health later by going to a support group. So I figured I'd just vlog today, let you know how it is, and also just like show how my routine is kind of different. Obviously after work it's gonna be something that I haven't done before, so that's new. But my thing is, so obviously I put out school psychology content, but I always say you have to help yourself before you can help other people. So yes, I'm going to do my job and help other people, and you know what, I'm also going to take care of myself. And I will also talk about like things to do, like coping, things that I did, and you know, of course it's gonna be different for everyone, but I just want to give you guys some ideas. But I'll get into that later on, like tonight after I come back and everything. I just want to update you on like what happened yesterday, because that was probably like the busiest day I've had so far working. Essentially I was busy all day. So there's been a lot of like crazy things happening at work. Like I had to assess a kid that was very defiant and non-compliant. I had to test him like 4 or 5 different times, and I always get things done in advance, but I really just couldn't. And his due date was approaching. I was like, it got turned in late. His consent form got turned in late, and then like he would go and walk the opposite direction. I had to like get security and everything to get him to test. So if he would have done that one more time, I would have just not finished the testing and would have wrote that in. But I really want to try because this particular kid was judge requested to get evaluated. So I was like, let me just try to do that, and eventually we did finish it. But I had finished writing the report last week, but yesterday I had to reread it, print out the copies, put it in the file, and then I was planning to see 3 of my students. I only got to see 1 of them, so I want to see the other 2 today. There was a parent that we met with, and that one was interesting because they didn't really want to request consent to get their kid evaluated. The thing is, and I'm probably gonna make a video on this eventually, is in the meeting, like sometimes parents are confused or don't know what's happening. They might feel pressured to consent or don't know what their rights are, and then they end up just checking they want their kid to be evaluated, and then later they're like, well, I didn't like actually want that, or I didn't know what it entailed. And that's kind of what this parent was debating. So we just went over it with the parent and, you know, told them like, you don't have to, it's completely up to you, and if you don't want to, you just check the non-consent box. So I think I might make a video later on like how to make evaluations parent friendly, or at least like things that we can do to make them feel welcome, because they're just as important as everyone else in the meeting, if not one of the most important people in the meeting. Also, I got a consent form back to test another kid, so I was trying to put that together. And there were a couple other things that I had to do, but I can't remember what they were. I don't know, I just felt like I was running around like all day. Oh, I also had to look the reports for the meetings that we have today. So whenever we have the child find meetings, I try to look up previous reports so that I could be prepared, you know, to talk about the past psychologicals that were done on the students before. So that was the other thing I was doing. And that took like pretty much all day. I mean, it went by fast, so that was kind of nice. But anyway, I'm stalling so hard. It is now like almost 7 o'clock. I just don't know what I want for breakfast, but I'm gonna whip up something. I'm gonna make some of my lattes. I have a toasted marshmallow flavor, so I'm probably gonna do that. I'll show you what I have for breakfast. I'll show you what I'm bringing for lunch, and I'll show you my outfit that I'm gonna wear. That's what I'm gonna do. I decided for breakfast I was just gonna make my coffee and a burrito. I need to get some more stuff, but that's for breakfast today. Hi everyone, so I just got back from work not too long ago, and I will tell you today has been a crazy day. It was full of meetings, but not only that, I did get to meet with those 2 students that I didn't see the other day, and let's see what else happened. It was pretty much back-to-back meetings, and I had a little bit of breaks in between, but I had one meeting that was like an hour and 45 minutes because we just didn't know what to do. Like, this kid was SLD, but his scores were ID, but he has a bunch of behavioral problems. So like, was he trying his best? And I mean, really aggressive behavior problems. So maybe one day I'll just tell you guys like a bunch of crazy stories of when I was testing, because that would be a good story to tell. But essentially we decided like ID, so intellectual disability, and ED, emotional disturbance. But that was how the day went. The last meeting was canceled, and it was just really hectic. And I feel like whenever I have a day full of meetings, it makes me so sleepy after work, because the whole day I'm just sitting there, and we're going through reports, and the meetings are long, and ours are virtual, so we're sitting there in our room but on the laptop, and then I have to do the worksheets for whatever we're saying the kid is diagnosed with, unless we're checking components. Then we say what we think they need checked and done and why, and we need to come to a team decision. So there's a lot of debating that goes on with that. Aside from that, I'm going to go to this emotional support group that's for pet loss, and I'm gonna see how it goes. I never went to one before. I think I was talking about it a little bit earlier. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll let you guys know how it is. Like I was saying, we need to take care of our own mental health. So I think that it's important to me because, I mean, obviously I have a picture in the back that my mom actually made for us, but everyone handles grief differently. Everyone handles it differently when it comes to pets, and I think that you just need to be easy on yourself and take care of yourself. And like I said, I'm going to tell you how the support loss group goes, but some things that I have been doing just for my own self-care. And again, like I said, everyone does things differently, but if you're going through something similar or have and you don't know how to deal with it, I mean, I don't have the answer to that, but I can tell you what I've been doing. One thing that I thought was really important to me was I got a necklace, and I put some of my dog's fur in there. That way, whenever I'm wearing it, which I put it on every day whenever I go to work, it's close to my heart, and I feel like she's there. As soon as it happened, I left my house and I went to Pennsylvania and stayed with my mom, and I'll insert some pictures of the food, but we like went out. She took me to a really nice vegan restaurant. We went shopping, just kind of things to distract me. And like, obviously I was still sad, but it was really nice being able to hang out with my mom and being able to get out of the house, like not being in the house and being outside. So I think that also really helped at the time, compared to if I would have just stayed in the house. I think that would have been worse for me. I have been trying to do little things, like I've only done it once so far, but since I'm not going on walks a bunch of times a day, and I do like walking, if the weather's nice on the weekends, I try to find a trail that's nearby and just walk it and enjoy nature, and kind of just getting outside. Now, something that I've been doing that. I don't know if you guys should be doing this. I have been planning a bunch of trips for the summertime. I'm like, summertime's coming up, so like, I don't know if I'm doing this yet, but I have a friend that lives in North Carolina, so I was like, well, I'm gonna go there this weekend. For Memorial Day weekend, I might be going to Texas. I've never been to Texas. There's some cool stuff happening there, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to go there. And then this summer I'm supposed to go to Jamaica. So I know that my channel is related to school psychology and being a school psychologist, but again, I think it's very important to take care of your mental health. And I think it's important to know that we're people too, and we do things. So I was thinking I could do like weekend trip and just kind of show or make a video for when I go on these trips. Like, obviously I'm still gonna do the vlogs. I'll still do like sit down videos, which I have 2 ideas in mind. One was from someone that commented, so thank you. I'm gonna do that one first, and then I have another video idea. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to do those, and then I also want to film my vacations so that you guys know, you can do stuff that's outside of the work realm. And also, I kind of just want to document it for myself, so it's for both of us. But I am going to let you guys know how the support group goes, because like I said, I never went, and I think it'll be good for, again, anyone that's going through something similar to kind of have an idea, at least of what my experience is, and if yours was different, you can let me know. And I'll probably eat dinner afterwards. I might make a salad. Fun fact, I don't like salads, but there's a particular salad that this girl I watch on YouTube makes. Her name's Clancy Burke, and that's what I do. And then I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. I don't even like salads, but I like this, so I'll probably make that after, but I will see you guys then. Hi everyone, I just want to close out the vlog really quick and quickly go over what happened at the support group. So personally, honestly, I feel like I may have went a little too soon because it's still a little too raw for me, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to, break down. But it was nice like listening to people, and I might try to go again, but maybe not. Maybe I'll go next month, maybe I'll go in 2 months. I'm not sure. I am happy that I did go though. And that's another thing that's really important when you are taking care of yourself. Like, know your limits, know what triggers you and what doesn't, because that's going to be different for everyone. And I do think that if you are going through something similar, basically if you're going through grief and you need support, I think you should go for it and try it, because different things are going to work for different people, and you're not going to know unless you try it. But it is like 10 o'clock. I really need to go to bed. I basically went there. Well, actually, I did get gray contacts. That was kind of a part of my self-care, was like, oh, I'm gonna treat myself and get different color eye contacts, because I have the hazel. I went gray, so I got those. And I've really been listening to Chase Atlantic. They're my new band, and they've been kind of helping me feel better. So self-care, super, super important. But so I picked up the contacts, went to the support group, and then I came home, made dinner, and that's pretty much how my day went. And I don't want to drag this video on a whole lot longer, but like I said, I'm going to make a couple of sit down videos and going through some things for you guys. If you have any ideas for future videos, leave that down below or message me. Try to make a video on that as well. And again, I'm going to try to do something different with like filming the vacations that I take, especially the little weekend breaks. So, just let me know what you guys like and don't like, and I really appreciate you guys being here, and I am glad to start filming again. So let me know what you guys want, and I'll see you next time. Thank you guys so much. Bye.